Now, campaign group Surfers Against Sewage has switched its focus from dirty water to plastics. EU rules have improved water quality significantly, but the group is now concerned that Brexit could reverse the progress that's been made in recent years. Sky's Rebecca Williams reports.
For decades, surfers have campaigned against the state of our oceans. But in recent years, their attention's turned from tackling sewage to plastic pollution, as it takes over some of Britain's best-known beaches.
Big bundles of plastic come in and different kind of rubbish because it comes in and gathers up all together and it comes in as a load. And when you see it in that mass, it kind of shocks you a little bit. But yeah, just plastic is just horrible to see in the natural environment, isn't it?
Surfers Against Sewage was set up in the early 90s. Here they can be seen campaigning for better water quality. Over the years, EU rules have improved the situation. 93% are now rated good or excellent. In the early 90s, just 28% would have reached that standard. But there are now concerns that Brexit could have a negative impact.
Well, we understand that the Great Repeal Act will bring all of European legislation into our own statute books here in the UK. But we're concerned about that too. And so actually we want to make sure that we use European legislation as a baseline to protect our environment and move on beyond that to protect it even better.
Surfers Against Sewage insist plastic is the new sewage. And this week they've organised beach clean-ups across the country, with thousands of people expected to help out.
So in this box we've got things that have washed up on beaches here in Cornwall over the last few weeks. We've got things like these cans which date back to the 1980s. We've got a plastic crisp packet. This is from the 1960s. And it just shows that they don't break down. So there are calls now for a deposit recycling scheme on plastic bottles to try and curb the problem.
Refunding money when a bottle's taken back has been successful in other countries. And whilst there are concerns that beach standards will slip in Britain following Brexit, some believe we will in fact be better off.
We will be back on the world bodies deciding world regulation, working with like-minded countries eager to pursue really worthwhile environmental objectives, and then we will be able to reinterpret them and readapt them to our own environment with much, much more effective results.
Britain's beaches were once known as the dirty man of Europe. And those who focus their lives around our oceans are concerned that when we leave the European Union, decades of hard work will be undone. Rebecca Williams, Sky News, St Ives.